So it was just telling me the bitrate was a bit too high, so I had to lower that. Sorting out some kinks real quick. Let me know if the how the audio is. This music's kind of awesome. All right. Oh, cool. Just the bitrate's good now. All right. Think we should be good to go. Hey, there we are. All right. So, let me check. I hope, none of this music gets me copyright strike or anything, but all right. So let's see what's going on. Breach galactic law. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to fix that at the moment. Let's sell some of these, which pretty much maxed out there as well. Wish I could trade this for something else. I need to up the amount that I'm selling here. Maybe I do that. Close to that one as well. Monthly trade price too high. For what? This maybe? This maybe I'll just take this min off. Should be fine. Motor fleets are missing in action. Idle leaders. So this is the one that's missing in action. Alright. President, scientist commander, scientist. I mean, high leader for what? I don't really see. Guess. Sure. So I'm like, at the point where my system is like butting up against, you know, other systems, other territories. And I'm not really sure what I need to focus on at this point. My military seems to be pretty weak compared to everyone else, so I don't think I can really take any territory through aggression. Why am I getting these bots, man? Just remembered I haven't set up my Nightbot or anything. This is my first time streaming from my PC in a long time, so I'm sure I've forgotten a few things here. Alright, well, I'd like to figure out what I need to do here. Let me look this up real quick. Let's see. Okay, so hold on. Military Readiness Act says that you need to be at half your naval capacity or greater. So, are you in a federation that's removing part of your maximum naval capacity? You need to have more than that of your original capacity, not your current. Oh, so I'm like way under half of my capacity. Alright. So let's see. Do, 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 do. Okay, I was just trying to see if there were any other ships available here. Frigate, destroyer, defense. Yeah. Okay. So I need basically to double what I have. So that will be 12. 3 times would be 36. It's still not enough. So maybe I'll just make a 4th fleet then. So 422. Okay. Alright, let's start the timer. Hopefully nothing horrible happens to me. New fleet. So I will be at 36. I'll need at least 6. And then one of each of these guys. Fleet. Alright. Where do I add the commander? Alright. Start the time. Let's see. Should be building all those. Maybe I will do that after they're built. Okay. It's not going away. Foreign Empire. Okay. It's not ours. Phoenician Star Compact. Alright. So I know there are at least one system, and here that can claim. Let's see. Where's this guy? He's just to the north. So, yeah. Not sure what to do with my science ships. Alright. That's what I was looking for. Not really what I was wanting. The planet. Commercial pact broken. Improve these districts with a new specialization. Mining district specialization requires mining district specialization requires generator. Agriculture.
Construction complete.
I'll be honest, guys, I'm not sure which of these I want to do, or if I should even do any of them. Jobs production, produce food. This produce minerals. This produces energy. So, I mean, we might want more energy. Housing, technician jobs. One unemployed human. So it requires a specialization. So, I mean, researcher jobs. Not sure what some of these emblems are. Let's go with that for now. It's a little bit different. Alright, where are we? Here? Yeah. At least one of our fleets is in transit, reinforcing another. It'll take some time to reach the target. Okay. Why is that one coming here? That doesn't make any sense. Guess we just double it up. What do we got? Senate. Continental world. The planet is at. Okay.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Chemical plants. Automatic resettlement chance. Ion disruptor. Plasma accelerator. Sure. Sure. I need to do something that is going to produce some energy here. Research lab. Stronghold. Alright. I'm gonna go over here, I think. This little area. Is it? It's an ocean world. Dang, man. Thought it was an ugly world. So, alright.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
We've made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Mescabon system. For now, we've codenamed them Wisps. Until we can find out more about them, if they possess a language, we must decipher it, or to establish communications. These dudes are old, man. Whatever. Okay, we're close to hitting this. Planet can be colonized. So this tomb world is terrible. But what I'm thinking is, can I use it for industry and mining? Now, I don't know if it'll work that way, but
Research complete.
starbase capacity farming subsidies, fleet academy.
Construction complete.
Alright, so more stuff here. Okay. We're full up on food and minerals. Okay. Monthly gain of 47.
Complete.
Let's try that.
Construction complete.
Okay. So is this everything here? Yeah. Alright, so let's go. Yes, we've heard it all before. We're the Terrasian Chroniclers, and you are the United Nations of Earth. Greetings, well met. Stay out of our space or face certain doom, and so forth. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're quite busy. Okay. Whatever. I'm not trying to stir the pot. Was it called the 10th Fleet? Confused. Alright, let's find a commander here. Second Fleet, First Fleet. Okay. Long-range scanners have picked up readings in the Mescavon system that could best be described as giant heat blobs. It's worth investigating. Okay. It's 47. Yeah, we cleared that. Cool. So we're losing some energy. Consumer goods, alloys, trade is maxed. Volatile motes, living metal. Probably try to buy. Start off here for now. Alright, so we got a fleet at home, one in Alpha Centauri, one in Bede. I want to send one to Diarmu. I think I have to upgrade this station. That's not it. Science ship. Yeah, starport. So it costs 200 alloys, 300 days. Okay. We're at a deficit right here, so I'll probably have to adjust that. Let's see. Let's move them there for now. And cancel that one. Increase that to a 1. Okay. How was that? Still at a negative? Pass the resolution building better tomorrow. Okay. Alright. Spaceborne life forms, which the human head of society research has come to refer to as Tiyanki, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients is yet to be observed. They rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can safely be ignored.
An alien empire has established communications.
Cool. Alright. Tomb World. Colony ship is ready. Okay. Habitability. What does that say? 0.
Construction complete.
I wonder if it's to do with well, humans have the 5%. I don't know. Maybe we need to go somewhere else. Are there any others? Hold on, I might be able to go out here. Unclaimed. So, you go there. Try to get both sides of this section before anybody else can get there. None of these have system contains an unexplored wormhole. Alright. Let me see if there are any other habitable planets. Here's one, but these guys just camping it.
Research complete.
Housing district, army damage, destroyer build cost. Man. Try that. I need to...
Ships upgraded.
Stars beckoning, we follow them, and nothing stand between us. Starbase influence. Okay.
Incoming transmission.
Reform research agreement. Sure. Alright, so these guys are taking their time.
Incoming transmission.
Migration treaty. Alright. So, construction ships are finally over here. I don't know. I don't know where my side ships are, to be honest. There's one there. Alright. No route for the selected fleet. Yeah. Just have them explore mining system.
Construction complete. Ready. Construction complete.
Alright, all I know to do is expand that. Another one of these with human.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright. Anything else over here? A wormhole? No. Okay, so I'm gonna bring the other one over here. No, not bringing the other one here. Bring the other one here.
Ships upgraded. Council agenda available. Construction complete.
So,
Construction complete. Construction complete.
So that is a star base, right? An alert communications officer has identified what appears to be a faint signal, almost lost in the gamma ray flashes from the black hole. Faint but unmistakably artificial. This raises intriguing possibilities for our scientists.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Construction complete. Research complete. Construction complete.
Anybody else? Here.
Research complete.
Right. Field Dynamics Center. Frontier Research Station, Antimatter.
System survey complete. Incoming transmission.
Sure. Commercial Pact. Sure.
Construction complete.
System surveyed. So nothing here.
Construction complete. Research complete.
All right.
Construction complete.
Pop some jobs such as entertainers.
Construction complete. Ships upgraded.
Oh, my colony ship is ready. So 5%. Good luck, y'all.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Colonization. Still possible. All pops will suffer an increase in upkeep and resource usage. We will might be a mistake. Enemy of my enemy. What's that one? Enemy of my enemy. Empires that are not galactic community members and are in an offensive war against the galactic. Okay, so it's basically if one of our numbers attack, should we not permit any of them? Yeah. So it's basically like NATO.
Construction complete.
Alright, so man. Minerals are still.
Construction complete.
Let's try that.
Construction complete.
So is that it for here? Alright.
Construction complete. Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Ship without a leader. There we go.
Construction complete.
Modules or buildings. Alright. Urban world.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Incoming transmission.
Embassy on Earth. Sure. So it's off for this one.
Construction
Alright.
complete.
Mm-hmm.
Construction complete.
Star Nation, formerly known as Udgavango Union, has been destroyed by its enemies. Alright.
Research complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so I think that's all for our construction ships. Alright. So crime. Okay.
Incoming transmission.
Defensive pack. Sure. They're a lot stronger than we are, so seems like a good idea. Alright. Keep.
Incoming transmission.
United Nations of Earth is too weak to survive on its own in this hostile galaxy. Submit and become our subject, or prepare for war.
Colony established.
I knew this day was coming. They have an overwhelming force, but if we're attacked, we should have help, right? As a member of the galactic something
Research
other.
complete.
Alright, let me pause this. Research complete. Alright. Star Fortress. Okay, so man, Senate. No, what I want. What do I want? Bro, get. I want you to move. So United. So it's these guys right next to me. So they're independent, bro. I'm independent too. So does that mean I'm not a member? And if I'm not a member, how do I become a member? Hmm. Fanatic militarist. Authoritarian. It's exactly the type of individuals I want nothing to do with. So, I cannot submit to these people. I would like to know how I would go about joining that pact, but what? So confused. I want to fight these guys. Alright. So it's clearly not here.
Priority alert. Please priority alert. The demographics tab tracks the makeup and spread of our empire's populace.
Okay. Defensive pact with these people. That's not good.
The diplomacy screen is where we communicate with other civilizations. Here we can declare war, build spy networks on our neighbors, or establish alliances and trade deals with them. We can also see the current intel level.
Your relations with the selected empire are shown as one of 5 levels, ranging from terrible to excellent. In order to make a deal or agreement, you must have a sufficient relations level. You can assign envoys to an empire in order to spawn them, gather intel, bypass relations requirements, or improved. Okay. How do I even get to this screen? Diplomacy. Alright, who is... So, that was a huge empire. So, let's see. I don't... Phoenicians? Phoenician? Can I do anything with them? Exploitation. Got an X here, so I can. I think we're done, guys. Not with the stream, but I think we're destroyed. Alright, well, as I said, I'm not subjugating to these people, so bring it on. I need to learn how the combat goes in this game anyway. Probably do this really quick. Let's see, so they are on this side.
Ships upgraded.
Wish there was a screen I could go to that showed me all the like military strengths of
Ships upgraded.
All the different civilizations here.
Ships upgraded.
Oh. Okay. Thought I had done that on this one, but I guess not.
Construction complete.
Cool.
System survey complete.
See if there's one automatically created with this.
Construction complete.
Don't see one. So, let's see. And buildings. Okay. Made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Kathea system. For now, we've codenamed them hippos until we can find out more about them. They possess a language, you must decipher it. Radiation levels. Colonists in several local settlements have complained of poor health and birth rates are down. We are taking steps to evacuate the affected region, but this measure will take time. Where? That's here. Keep getting distracted, man. Made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Jaundice system. For now, codename the Clowns. Alright. Let me pause this so I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. Bro. So, I mean, I have a good relationship with these guys. They just want to take us over. They kind of like us. Their economy sucks, but the military is better than ours. Are they subjugated to someone? Wait, hold on. Yeah. Form a defensive pact with this empire. If either empire is attacked, the other will automatically come to their defense. The trust of us will increase by 0.99 each month up to a maximum of 150. The heck is that? Influence each month. Okay. What is this? Okay. Did we do it? Already considering another offer from us. Okay. We will do quite fine on our own, bro. So they said no. Is that right? Cooperative research channels. I'm still not sure as to, like, members of this group.
Council agenda ready.
Probably need to remove that. I'll stop selling that for a little bit. We discovered a new life form in Cathea, although calling it a life form may be incorrect. Okay. Well, it can only be described as a dimensional portal has been discovered in a remote location on Menelova Prime. Weather prediction algorithms noticed a strange air current, which was eventually determined to be caused by the slight leakage of atmosphere into the portal. The rate of loss is far too small for it to make any difference to life, but the very existence of this portal raises some disturbing questions, such as where does it lead to, and could something come through the portal from the other side?
Situation log updated.
Alright, entities appear to be fully automated. Mechanical drones built exclusively for some unknown industrial purpose. Observations will continue, but since it's likely these machines are programmed with defensive protocols, tread lightly. Alright. Okay. Situation log. Hippos. Clowns. Horizon signal. Okay, so I need to send one of these people here.
Council agenda available.
Okay, what is this?
Situation log
Area
updated.
call. Authorities on Earth recently exposed a large smuggling ring, and many arrests have been made in an attempt to bargain for leniency. One of the smuggler captains gave us the coordinates of a planet that supposedly contains remnants of an ancient precursor civilization. Y'all know what I'm about to do. Oh, they won't leave me alone. Irregularity we had designated as clowns appears to be made of some sort of crystalline material. Curiously, it seems to be able to propel itself across the void and protect itself when necessary, indicating that it may be alive. Alright. Nobody there. So these guys have 8, 2, and 2. So, and I'm also going to create another fleet, I think, in a second. Alright, hold on. Enemy on the enemy. Grants to counterattack Casus Belli on empires that are not galactic community members and are in an offensive war against a galactic community member. So, That's unfortunate. So it doesn't cover being attacked by these guys. Man, we have so little whatever. Was there a red star? In breach of the enemy of my enemy. Huh. Man, I wish I would quit making that sound. Like, our relations are fine. They just want to take us over, man. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Chill. Alright. I don't know.
Special project complete.
The dimensional portal on Lava Prime leads to a dimension of pure energy, a small amount of which can be siphoned through the portal for their own use. The procedures used to handle discrete packets of energy also have potential for use as a weapon system. Alright, why is this guy trying to fight me? Order of Vaknosha. Fanatic spiritualist. Their fleet power is superior. Economic and tech are equivalent. Fine, buddy. Whatever you say. Okay. Low stability. I mean, hold on. Decrease crime and spawn defense armies. Need amenities, don't we? Let's do that. Seems like a good idea. For them, anyway. Reports of the deep space drones previously encountered have been investigated closer. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operations established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, the drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures toward human vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the United Nations first.
An alien empire has established communications.
Cool. So, what are we doing? Okay. Eric Hannon's Mall. Okay. So, not have access. Okay. I don't know why it's on my situation log, but alright. Really cutting into this alloys thing. Our researchers have finished investigating the reports of extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed in the United Nations Earth system. Their findings are startling. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate they might be alive. Fascinating prospect, but they should be approached with caution. Our best and brightest are standing by.
An alien empire has established communications.
Okay. So, 18. See, like this number of the 18,858. I wish I had a number like that for us. I could guess I just add it all up. That's about 5,000.
System survey complete.
Trab. The heck is Trab? Like, okay. Alright, bro. Mining drone work. Drones are entirely seamless
Project complete.
work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from local planetoids make for a somewhat dull, but nevertheless informative subject to study. In fact, mining networks on Earth could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction rates by conserving energy. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, it may be a mystery for another time. Let's see. Not that. Wonder if I can do anything. Fusion missiles, coil guns. Okay. Ship's computer. Hold on. Small UV laser range 0 to 40. So okay. Actually, let's keep it. Oh. These are all medium. Oh no, one medium range laser. Celestial armor. Ship will advance medium range and attempt to intercept. Sure. Coil guns. Fusion missiles. Alright.
System survey complete.
Okay. So
Research complete. Research complete.
off-road trading. Bruh. Humans are delightful. We hadn't expected to encounter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving Gravity Well, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. Hey, how's the playthrough going? It's going okay. It's really my first time playing, so it's a lot to learn. Have you put a lot of time into the game? Wait, why is everyone on Soul? Wait, what? Not sure where those extra ones were coming from. President Elsa Schwartz, we understand your empire is homegrown individual with the brilliant mind transcends the tragic primitiveness of your species. While the talents of Elsa Schwartz are sadly wasted in the United Nations of Earth, we Terrasi always have a use for skilled scientists to work in our archives. As such, we are offering you a unique chance to earn our favor by allowing us to take charge of her. We already have a ship en route to pick her up, so you need only say yes and everything will be settled. I'm sure you won't want to disappoint us, do you? I don't know, man. Yeah. Can't just take people. Trickster trade. Member joined something. Leader retired. Undisturbed state. Lifespan is plus 20 years. Must be nice. Curious to see how this is going to affect our alloy production. Planet's really not giving us much of anything right now, is it? Okay, we got 4. Better than we had. I think we're gonna need to create some energy here.
Special project complete.
Looks a bit sinister. The crystalline entities, the name itself, a compromise between rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists on Earth, are most definitely alive. Some overly conservative members of the human academic elite argue that they are silicate animate matter, and that they have little in common with biological life. Most of the United Nations of Earth populace rejects that regressive perspective, instead turning their view toward the fascinating new horizons that the crystalline entities represent. They are somewhat regrettably solitary beings, each individual crystal sovereign, rarely seen with more than one sentinel and a smaller cohort entity. Aside from the cohort and sentinel clearly being subservient to the sovereign of the group, the subtle nuances of the crystalline entities' socio-hierarchical relationships are lost on us, which does not stop these dynamics from being the subject of fevered study on Earth. The entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystalline entities seem to be related not to their age but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed, and it appear as if, through sporadic fluctuations in this charge, alter the refractive properties of the crystal. That was a mouthful. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything I can do through buildings to produce energy?
Research complete.
Fire control, energy credits from technicians. The Amor Alveo system gives off a strongly hostile impression on first sight. None of its planets are remotely habitable, either scorched by the searing heat of the system's 3 suns or stripped of light by powerful solar storms. However, there is one life form that appears to thrive in its environment, the space amoeba. Giving up their otherwise fairly solitary lifestyle, they have congregated in great numbers, flitting in and out between the blistering hot inner system and the large gas giant further out in what appears to be an elaborate breeding ritual. It is unclear what could possibly have caused the amoebas to favor this inhospitable system. Regardless, they seem intent on protecting it and have already turned their flagella towards the UNS von Braun in an overtly threatening manner.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Cool. I mean, we need the energy from this, so. Okay, so. Guess we could do this, huh? Generator district. So what am I not buying here? What's this? Zero? Whatever that is. Or up these. Okay, now we're way under. There. So those things are expensive, huh? Alright. So, let's see. This is the planet. It's kind of terrible.
Ships upgraded.
Okay. Would be cool if we could like terraform this.
Research complete. Ships upgraded. Council agenda ready.
Let's see. Doesn't matter to me. So our president retired. The lady does that one thing that's wanting. Yeah, better support over here. I don't know if I need to assign a leader over here or if it's fine on its own. I see it. Additional buildings. Wait, our ship doesn't have. Who doesn't have a leader? That one. Sure.
Ships upgraded.
Defense. Put him there. We'll just replace him in the fleet here.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, we're back in the positive with the energy. Call that progress at least. Okay. Alright, so what's happening over here?
Ships upgraded. Research complete.
Hmm. What we got? We got
Incoming
theater.
transmission.
Some jobs. Not sure. Geobra. Enter to a migration treaty. Sure. He was like threatening to invade earlier.
Council agenda available.
I'm not sure what to do here. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that is. So what do we got? Component slots available. So we got solar panel shipyard. We got that's their crew quarters. I have no defenses here. That's crazy. Running through a lot of alloys. I should probably cool it a bit. Just until, what the heck, resolution, comfort the fallen. Okay. Engineer jobs. Transminerals. Artisan jobs. Jobs. Housing minus 200. I think we can do that. Next industry here. Heavy industry here. This planet's already a mess, kind of by default, so. Alright. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta take a potty break. Be right back. We're back. It got really cold in here. Just realized that when I got up. So influence stored is at 1,000.
Research complete.
Advanced reactor research, transfer ionization, transit hub. Sure. I've done some things apparently. A few. Cool. No. Chill. Let's say 0 of 100. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's see. They're at war with a lot of people. Okay, well, there's still a few with greater fleet power, but it looks a little better than it did earlier. These guys are still just destroying, man.
Incoming transmission.
And everything. So, building. Do any of these produce alloys? Didn't see anything. So, build city district. Sure. What is this? Strategic resources. Alright, let's see. Shipyard. Can upgrade these. Costs 500 alloys. I want to chill on those for a bit.
Incoming transmission.
Feel like we kind of have to do that. Migration treaty. Sure. It's no fun in business. Hmm. So, mixed industry, build alloy foundries, buy on the market. Alright, well, it seems like I'm doing what needs to be done to create those. Do, 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 do. End of the human holy order. Star Nation has been destroyed.
Incoming transmission.
Establish an embassy. Sure.
Incoming transmission.
Another embassy. Okay. Where are we at? Hey, we're jumping ahead of some people here. Cool. That barely moved up. Let's see. Alloy foundries. A lot of these are going to be mixed industries, apparently. So, who owns this? United Valdarian Autocracy. United Valdarian Autocracy. So their military is pathetic. Hmm. Mm-hmm. They have a no retreat war doctrine. Wow. Police state. So let's see. We must break our defensive pact. How do I do that? Dependent. Okay, let's do this. Send a spy in.
The espionage tab shows how our envoys are building spy networks within other empires. You can access the intel ledger here, as well as view and launch operations.
Operations may be carried out in empires where we have an envoy managing a spy network. Each type of operation requires a spy network to have reached a certain level. Okay. We have received a first clandestine report from Spy Master Mickey. Now send that. Inside the United Vadarian Autocracy. This marks the establishment of our first spy network within Xeno territory. Whenever they make a move, we stand a better chance of it playing right into our hands. Okay.
One of our envoys is now building a spy network within this empire.
The infiltration level of the spy network will increase over time depending on the current spy network value and the target's empire size. As the spy network grows, we will gain more intel about the target. We'll also be able to launch covert operations here. The spy network will start to decline if no envoy is assigned to it or if its existence is exposed. Okay. So...
Research complete.
X-ray laser, wormhole travel. There we go. Been looking for anything related to a wormhole. Alright. Intel's at 9.
Now that our spy network has reached a sufficient level, we may launch operations against this empire. These are arranged in categories with different types of operation leading to different outcomes, some more perilous than others.
Operation categories comprise subterfuge, manipulation, sabotage, and provocation. Sabotage and provocation type operations tend to be more demanding, carry more serious penalties if we're caught. What was that? Minor research sanctions. Okay. Stop disrupting me. Compile information on the delivering intel report when complete. This will also expose vulnerabilities that will increase our maximum infiltration level for some time. Difficulty is a 4. We must break our defensive pact before we can declare war on them. What defensive pact? I am unsure. So where that, what pact that is referencing. Oh, they are under, okay. Those guys I definitely don't want to mess with. Gotcha. Okay, so our alloys are going up slowly. Slight increase. Sirius Prime. Our operatives have completed their information gathering operation and have sent a dossier detailing their findings. Cool.
Research complete.
You know what? I should probably stop that. I don't want these guys upset at me. Let me pause that. Well, let's see. Who else is United Sin Imperium? So I can declare war on them. Where are they? Be hard to get to, man. Yeah, so these guys, I'm not sure who's over here. Is the Photician? These guys, they're so pretty much everybody around me are way more powerful than me. Alright, I'll just let it go for now. So right now we're in 11th. Really not close. The economic strength. Look at that. It's crazy, dude.
Council agenda ready.
Not really sure what these do.
Council agenda available.
Wait a minute, let's see. Economic strength 1252. And look at these guys, man. They're just killing it. I wonder what determines this economic strength. Our minerals are kind of dwindling. Why are we at 19? Maybe we've just spent a lot doing something. Hmm. Hmm. Just slowly building these up a little bit. I'm not sure why this is 19. Star Nation, formerly known as the Moen Fire Tribes, has been destroyed. Wow, I think they just like recently joined. What is that? 19 fleet size. Corvette 10 out of 9. Okay.
Research complete.
Star Fortress. Railgun. Increase our fleet command limit. So yeah, I see what's been happening to my minerals. Every time I build these buildings, it cuts into that, which makes sense, but wasn't something that I was aware of. Sucks not being the most powerful. Resolution minor administrative sanctions. Alright. I mean, where are they going? They leaving? 22. I don't know, man. Enhanced surveillance. Capital buildings, housing buildings provide 100 housing each. Monthly influence. Sure.
Construction complete.
What are you? What did you complete? What are you constructing? Thought I'd constructed everything. Minister of Defense. Then
System survey complete.
Building something in Earth, huh?
Spaceborne life form encountered. Spaceborne life form encountered.
Alright, let's increase this one. Oh no. Did we get caught? We have caught a delegate from the United Valdarian autocracy in a rare blunder, letting slip the Empire's true feelings about us to another anonymous party. More than the usual political mudslinging, these amount to an outright insult, as it appears we're the subject of fierce ridicule amongst Valdarian society. Whether or not we pay any mind to this baseless slander, diplomacy and pride would demand that we stand our ground. Changes by 60. Nah. I don't really care. So, man, our fleet strength is going to be, what, about 7,500?
Construction complete.
So, your military strength doesn't factor into this score. Interesting.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Does that mean we only have 208 like civilians on our planets? Like, where is this happening? Yeah, okay. You probably shouldn't be going over there. Automated or not, you know? So hold on a minute. I haven't heard anything else from my spy network.
Construction complete.
Alright, so naval capacity is at its max currently. Build anchorage modules on star bases. Utilize certain jobs, for example, stronghold, certain technologies, traditions. So I can build anchorage models.
Construction complete.
Let's see. Stronghold. Okay. Listen, every little thing we learn is another thing we learned. That'll help us. Probably not in this playthrough, but maybe in the next one.
Construction complete.
Apparently there were a lot of things that I had missed in constructing. And a couple of strongholds built. See how that affects our naval max. Oh, so it went up by 15. That's pretty decent. Nice. Good to know. Alright.
Construction complete.
Wonder how much alloys it would use if I made another fleet altogether. Another fleet means I'd have to have another commander.
Construction
so
complete.
I could just increase these guys. Let's do it's 400 for just those two. So we'll just do those for now. How's learning Stellaris? I got the game recently because it was on sale. I haven't tried it yet, but thinking about it. It's a lot to learn. But if you've played, any kind of city builder or things like that, or civilization, you'll kind of have a decent idea as to what's going on. That said, I still have a lot to learn, so definitely not an expert right now. I've had this game for a few years, and I wanted to play it, just never got around to it. So, let's see. Let's do a research lab. I don't think I've built one. Fair, yeah. What kind of games do you play a lot?
Council agenda ready.
Whole variety of games. I feel that I'm the same way. I get tired, bored pretty easily with games. Like if I just stick with one for a long time. Um, so I kind of jump around. Keeps my brain uh, involved in all the different things that I'm playing. Otherwise, I just lose interest, you know. So I get that. I'm amazed at these streamers who just like play one game all the time. Uh, that's so beyond anything that I think I would be able to do.
Council agenda available.
Add to this fleet. And this one. Got over 230 games on Steam alone. Wow. It's impressive. I've mostly played on consoles for most of my life, so my Steam library isn't that crazy. I do definitely prefer PC gaming for games like this. Just too many tabs, too many options for a controller, you know. I'm gonna add a trade hub to this one. I don't think I have one of those yet. Let's see what happens. I've been trying to build up my alloy supply here. It's kind of slow going though. Commander, Commander Fernanda Diaz has drawn up plans for a major fleet exercise that will involve a substantial portion of our navy. The location she's chosen for these maneuvers is the Rukbat system, which is close to the border of the Phoenician Star Compact. The Phoenicians may see this as a major provocation, but if we cancel the exercise, our military will consider it a sign of weakness. After all, Rukbat lies within our space. The Phoenician Star Compact has no right to tell us what we can do or cannot do in our own backyard. I agree, and hopefully nothing happens.
Situation log updated.
Hold on. Fleet with at least 1600 fleet power in orbit. I don't think I have 1600 fleet power. Let's see, 2000, 4, 6, 8. All I have is about 1000, so don't think that's going to happen.
Construction complete.
Alright. We are so far behind these 10 other groups here. Got a lot to learn, like I said. Leader retired. Alright, well, it's after 4 o'clock my time. I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Thanks for checking out the stream. Be sure to follow so you can catch me next time. And hope you guys have a great night, day, whatever it is, where you are. Thanks.